How to install an underground buried downspout kit. The easiest way to connect at the downspout is to take this 90 off. Just take that 90 off, and now you can make this really simple and easy connection. There's a part called the gutter downspout adapter, and you have to make sure when that's snapped into this riser that's on this 90, so that's the three parts that basically make up the connection. You have a 90-degree fitting, a riser, and then the adapter that gets you to your gutter downspout. You have to cut the riser to fit. That's the one thing you have to do. This is the simplest and easiest, quickest way to make this connection at the downspout. As you can see here, didn't take any time at all. The kits come complete to where all you need is a razor knife to cut the pipe, and that is it. Now, if you're willing to do the upgrade to the clean out, this you'll need a couple more tools from your toolbox. So if you're a DIYer and you're really handy and you don't mind the extra time that goes into putting one of these Y cleanouts, well, it gives you some added advantages because you can run a garden hose through this. Now, always wrap tile tape around all of your fittings. Wherever you're connecting to the drainage pipe, make sure that you wrap this with our super sticky, super stretchy 200-year tape. It's going to keep all those roots from entering your drainage system. The shrubbery roots, the trees, whatever you have, around the house and up in the landscape. You can see this clean out is a little bit on the large side, so that's why you have to cut the downspout. Now, this is the inline catch basin, and I just want to show you how easy it is to take a garden hose and push it through inside this catch basin, and it'll go right up to the house so that you can turn on the water and flush it clean. That's why you don't necessarily have to have the upgraded clean out if you want to go with the simpler hookup. Now, make sure that you take your shop vacuum and you clean this out regularly, and I would recommend that you clean this out first before you run the garden hose through it, because there should be a pile of shingle gravel down in here. The older your roof, the more frequent the cleanings will have to be, because the asphalt shingles deteriorate over time and you lose more gravel as the rooftop ages. All right, so let's go to the install of this inline catch basin. It couldn't be simpler. We make it so quick and easy to hook up. It is definitely the easiest catch basin to snap on a line. It's just quick and easy, and that's what we wanted this to be, DIY friendly. So once you have that snapped onto the line, you just want to put stone around it. There's already holes drilled in it. We just want whatever water is left in it after the rain event to leach into the subsurface soil. That's what we want, because especially in the north, what you'll end up with is a frozen catch basin. And, in the south, you'll end up with a petri dish, and water sitting in a basin gives off a pungent odor. All right, so you can see here we got an issue. This basin's too low. Now, it's instinct to take the basin, put more stone under it, and raise it up. That's bad, because now you got a high point in your line. It's not going to catch shingle gravel. So you want to put a riser on if this happens. Super easy to do. Now, if you're kind of in a really odd height where the riser's a little too tall, but without the riser, it's too low and beneath the surface of the natural grade, well, I can tell you what you want to do in a case like that. You want to dig it out a little deeper and go with the riser. If this line goes down a little bit right at the catch basin, it's going to work that much better for catching shingle gravel. It's going to catch everything in that low point. If you can get the line nice and level, or just have it dip slightly at the catch basin, that's what you're after. And the fabric is super easy, just to cut a little hole to push the pipe through, and then you just go ahead and wrap that pea stone up. Done. Beautiful. Really nice install right there. Okay, so let's move on to the pop-up emitter. Let's show you guys what you need to focus on when it comes to the discharge end. Now, you want to take a pop-up that you can maintain. We recommend this pop-up. Now, there is a top and a bottom. You see how that pop-up has like a sweeping 90? It's easy to install this upside down, is why I take time to mention that. This is the only pop-up you can stick your hand in and grab the leaves, pine cones, anything that floats down the line. Super easy to do. Nice catch basin pop-up hybrid. Look at the sweep. You see the sweep. There's a top and bottom of this. Now, this is the sump part. That way they don't hold water. Of course, we want to burrito wrap this with a nice drainage fabric, wrap it really nice with stone inside. So I'm going to show you some techniques to this too. What if it's too low? Well, if it's too low, you can easily put a riser on the pop-up emitter as well. So right here you can see that's what the guys are doing in this case. Super easy hookup. Couldn't be easier. Make sure that it's right side up and put the top on, and just couldn't be easier. Super easy to maintain. You want to do the same thing. You want to, pour the stone around the pop-up emitter. You got the fabric underneath the pop-up emitter. You're just going to go ahead and wrap it really nice. Then you're just going to put the native soil over top of it. Keep in mind, this is a pop-up catch basin hybrid, so you're going to be able to go inside and clean it out. Also, keep in mind that you're installing it like a dry well, which means until the soil becomes super saturated, you won't see water come out of the pop-up. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel.